Blunt Force Trauma, we are back at 1UP. Ottawa, make some fucking noise! This is the main event of the evening. My name is Prehistoric. I got a very special co-host.
It's your boy D-Bar, the superstar, the original Run 613 in the building. Yo, CRB, make some noise.
Yeah! Let me make this very, very clear. This shit doesn't happen without this guy. Facts. So facts are on the table.
Respect.
Shout out to fucking Jugga as well. Yo, and another legend, and this shit doesn't happen without him either, co-host.
Hey yo, my peers consider me a GOAT, so if you don't like me, that's your fucking fault.
Let's go. That's beautiful. Alright, this is the main event. We're gonna do this. First of all, battler to my left, the #1 contender, next challenger for the title on July 15th at this very club. Introduce yourself.
Rest in peace to Dip Black, rest in peace to Pat Stay, rest in peace to Corms the Cancerous. It's nobody special, let's do this.
And making his return after many years, he battled Chilla Jones in this very building. Battler to my right, introduce yourself.
Fresh out the secret camp, cause that's where they keep the champ. Dressed in all black, rest in peace Mac. Masterfully articulate, dope MC with the diabolical ego. It's made way, let's go Ottawa!
And this is what we came for. Made way's going first. Everyone shut up and react accordingly. I love y'all, let's go.
Hey yo. Nobody special is fucking special. He's what the community needs. Now CRB can say they're inclusive, an equal opportunity league. Mac isn't here because he really can rap with the illest skills and attacks. He's here thanks to the Accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act. And I think it's great. It sends a sentimental statement. They let this gentle-hearted patron participate in his state of mental retardation? Now that's accommodation! I mean, everything he says is nonsense and gibberish, and it's not just coincidence. It's somewhere between a toddler's innocence and cognitive dissonance. So when they picked him to battle, I never got the significance because there is none. This is CRB diversifying participants. He was a defective fetus his mother wished she never left alone to get grown. A mistake for which she'll never atone, and she attempted to deny and disown. There's such a degree of vacancy, the missing chromosome is unknown. It's clear to see the lights are on, but not even nobody's home. He should be sterilized so he'll never have another clone of his own, and the 2 angels he has should be shown to a bridge and then flown. I guess you could say he's a mistake that the universe made, and his existence does make a case to uphold Roe versus Wade. I'm battling a nobody. That makes this Joe Blow versus Wade, and if Joe wants to throw blows, I'll steal on him like there was no purchase made. Look, you're on a special level, but it's not my level special. My level is celestial. I'm a mountain, you're a pebble. You're a twink that makes your wood grow for a pedo named Geppetto. Geppetto is a pedo and you're a real boy, let that settle. He might refer to violence, but he is a peaceful fellow. If he makes the metal whistle, he's heating up his kettle. His bars are not impressive, it's bullshit that he bellows. If I want comedy that's dated, I want Abbott and Costello. Time.
That's a clean round from Made Way in this return. Bottom of the first on NBS. Fight back. Let's go.
Y'all know what rhymes with my first gets really personal?
Yeah.
Herpes is incurable. See, normally I get real aggressive with my ops, kind of get in their face. Tonight I think I'm gonna give him some space. Because I have no idea what measure this idiot takes to keep his symptoms at bay. So I'm gonna be a little bit safe, probably go home, start a fire, throw this entire outfit into the flames. But yo, I ain't mad at the matchmaking, okay? That just isn't the case. Because comparing you to the rest of my opponents,
Well, you are by far the sickest to date. You really thought I wouldn't stand back and shoot at that low-hanging fruit? Don't test me, guy. You know what I bet he drives? A Subaru STI. Herpes? Yuck! You dirty! Fuck! I was online! I said, herpes? Yuck! You dirty! Fuck! I was online taking notes. Once I heard about your diagnosis, I had heard enough. How's it feel knowing that your decisions have led to a trail of herpes-ridden dirty bitches? I'm talking scraps you'd throw to your dog like turkey giblets. I just came to put this sick kid down. It's a mercy killing, birdie spitting. Bow! Now I'm headhunting, lead dumping, every single one of his friends running. Because when I'm waving a 40, it's like Wade at an orgy. Everybody in the room about to catch something. What? Tonight I've come. Hold it down. Tonight I've come for blood like the son of Domingo del Montoya. If you ever passed a blunt to this nasty fuck, contact a doctor and a lawyer, because your golden boy has been up to some questionable shit like Oscar de la Hoya. You're contagious. You're contagious. And he's gonna tell y'all he's got my view count beat by a mile. And I know that he's right. I mean, every time he spits on a track, it goes viral. But so does the mic. I mean, before I share a microphone with you, I'd rather catch bubonic. At least then there's a chance I'd still get laid before I met my coffin. What? But in our city, he's the illest spittin'. His very breath is toxic. Every show he's in, he's top billing. As a fucking health precaution. Bro, getting you to wear a condom must be like getting a fat kid to run laps. How'd it happen, Wade? Because I done read up on the facts, and from what I've seen on the page, you can only pass on herpes when the symptoms are bad. So, like, was it dark? Did she make you hit from the back? All you could see was a vague outline of her head and her ass. Next thing you know, you whip out your dick, it's fucking riddled with scabs. It's like, no!
Tell him!
With a sickness that whack, you never should have revisited rap. It's as simple as that. Bro, I don't think he wanted to return for a battle when he said he's got the itch to come back. Dog, what kind of hose you mess with? All these modes of contraception, he made no selection. I think you should just retire. And I'm sorry if that's a cold suggestion, just take some notes from your old transgressions and wrap it up for your own protection.
That's one! Dirty! Round number 2 on Main Wade when he's ready. Main event shit, let's go.
Yeah.
NBS stands for Nazi Boy Scout. He's even racist with beer. His motto, no black stout. Necrophilic butthole seeker. Noxious bile secretor. Nasty bottom-sucking, ne'er-do-well bastard schemer. He's got y'all fooled, but I see how nobody slithers. NBS is a crew from Boston that goes by Natural Born Spitters. But he acts like it's so original, like he came up with it magically. He's KRS-One, knowingly replicates, steals older names emphatically. He stole from an underground crew because he knew he couldn't match the best. Cream, creativity requires expertise actually manifests.
What?
Made Wade is a unique acronym. 2 words emerge upon recreation. NBS is not a word, so it's not an acronym. It's a 3-letter abbreviation, but he didn't even choose 3 words. He wrote it quick and then let it be, because nobody is 1 word. Special is 1 word. This fucking genius forgot the letter B. Is B supposed to stand for body? Help us understand this mess. Is it nobody, body, special? Because the first 2 cancel out and you just have S. Or maybe it's an homage to Chuck Berry and I've just misunderstood. It's nobody be special like Johnny B. Good. Or maybe you failed to abbreviate 3 words and had no clue on how you should arrange it. Well, you're nobody till somebody kills you, so after this you're clear to change it. I mean, he misused nobody. The concept is so absurd. Nazi Boy Scout failed to properly use the N-word. Nobody special in 3 words. I am fucking dead, homie. It actually works if you're a male prostitute and you give head only. But if you ask me, his whole career has been a massive fail, fam, because he forgot a letter like a bad mailman. Round.
Let's go. Bottom of the second on NBS. When he's ready, let's go.
Masterfully articulate dope MC with the diabolical ego. I don't know, man. Sounds pretty fucking gay to me, bro. I think you could use a lesson or two in adjective use, because nothing about that alias is articulated masterfully, dude. And considering I'm on the technical fringes of millennialism, I think it's safe to say that I can actually use acronyms a little better than you. So step number 1, Made Wade, GTFO, and STFU. FOH, you fucking reprobate. Every time I hear your name, I SMH. Now BRB, thought to win the title in CRB. Should have left you in 2001 like DRE, which is actually hilarious because you need a doctor for your STD. But I heard you're a CEO now, OMG. Proud owner of the OZ store, a weed dispensary. Wow, damn, that's hella hard. Dog, you're like Pablo Escobar. If he accepted credit cards. You sell flowers, Wade, relax. You know who else does your job? Grandmothers in floral print. If you wrote a memoir on your success, it would be called How to Sell Drugs When You're a Bitch. I'm playing, man. I'm glad you're getting your money up and you're living your truth, bro. But it must come with a bit of guilt involved, you know, when you take all that money out the hood and you just fucking give it to Trudeau. Because for every quarter that you make, you send a nickel to the guys who locked up people for doing exactly what you're doing.
Facts.
And they're labeled a criminal for life. You know, it's funny how the world seems so cyclical at times, because you're busy serving the government your nickels and your dimes, while your predecessors are stuck serving a fucking nickel for their crimes.
What?
So what? What? So what? Is your moral compass broke or something? I think you ought to sit down and reflect. You thought I was finished with the acronyms? Nah, I ain't done hounding them yet, because you called your dispensary the OZ store, but you don't demand a fucking ounce of respect. So sorry, Wade. So sorry, Wade, but I won't be dropping any guap on your grass until the Canadian government hands out pardons en masse. And,
Please, I could use one.
right? Anyways, don't be flexing that businessman shit on me. I own a business too. In fact, it's the singular way we're similar, Wade, but there's differences, eh? The main one being that I pay my people a livable wage. You hire kids out of high school and don't give a fuck if their bill's getting paid. He's so cheap, his employees started calling him Minimum Wade. So stop acting like you're self-made when you just take advantage of desperate kids and start acting like you're self-weighed and opportunist and a massive bitch. See, it's clear the way he formed his name is some sort of overcompensation, because you have to rap under an acronym when actually the fact is this: Made Wade doesn't actually stand for shit.
Wow. Make some noise for yes. Everybody hold it down. This is the last round of the night. Round 3 on Made Wade when he's ready. Let's go.
Go, boy.
He's been feeling salty about this match. On a podium, spewing sodium, but he's just being a bitch, because there is nothing that's owed to him. I'm not surprised Willie Nelson wrote an ode to him, because when they find him dead in the street, he'll be on the road again. Watch him slip like Freudian. His high horse will turn into a pony when he realizes they liked him for a period, but now they brought the Zamboni in. He should throw the towel in before the result is draconian, because I will mop the floor with nobody like I'm the night custodian. I heard Corms was a child actor, and I wondered what show he's in. Then I heard he OD'd off a nickel bag, so it must be Nickelodeon. Look, your career is laying floor. That's why we fall flat in boredness. It's ironic we will never see growth from a florist. Now that Corms is dead, I must reinforce this. There's no tactical team behind the scheme's special forces. A stalled vehicle is the only way he pushes Porsches. If he says dead ass, it's because he has sex with corpses. Speaking of corpses, you can retort this next to brimstone and torches when you're burning where Corms is. I mean, I have to assume quality of life is improved once cancer is removed.
You're gonna get fucked up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
It's a fucking battle. Let's go.
You gotta let him
Go outside
rap.
and can't
Let him
handle
rap,
it.
man.
You gotta
Let
let
him
him
rap.
rap.
It's a fucking battle,
Corms
man.
would
Shut
say
the
the same
fuck up.
thing.
Was he your homie? Did he have some dope tracks?
I can't believe
It's
you
so
went this route.
poetic.
No, go ahead.
Is he your homie? Did he have some dope tracks? It's so poetic that when he died, he had dope tracks. Look, his album is called Oblivion and Beyond, and it strikes me in a Toy Story way. It's fair to say his final buzz took him light years away. Look, we don't see eye to eye because you're not very tall. You resemble Aaron Paul, coming down from aerosol, waking up like, where is Saul? Because you're scared of Walt and everything's your parents' fault. You are Jesse Pinkman if he smoked meth in Kingston, living in a rented Lincoln, paranoid about where Gustavo Fring's been because you know you vexed the kingpin that'll give you the business like you met on LinkedIn. But you are not holding work. You have not sold a perk. And if I watch Nobody, it's starring Bob Odenkirk, who's trying not to go berserk, which perfectly explains why nobody's getting hurt. He basks in his own quotes and gets stoked at his false schemes. He laughs at his own jokes. It appalls me what he calls schemes because he raps like he tortures dogs. He stretches Maltese. His career is laying floor. His skill set is all knees, but he never gets the job done. He's all tease. Time.
You really gonna rap about a dead guy?
Wait for them to listen. Wait
Yo.
for them to listen.
Hey, I did it
Baby,
too.
it's a battle rap, right?
Yo,
Battle rappers are the worst people in the world. He can say whatever the fuck they want.
He can say whatever he wants. He's rebuttaling. Matt can say whatever he wants.
Just finish him, bro.
Let's go.
Matt can say whatever he wants.
2-0.
Stakes are high.
2-0.
Matt can say
Rest in peace, scores. Let's get it.
All right, it's. Listen, man. It's on Mac. Let's see what happens. Let's go.
You really gonna talk shit about a dead guy? That shit was sickening. Now you get to get 30'd and fucking bodied and make yourself look like a fucking idiot. Fucking. So tonight I'm taking all my drinks on the rocks. That's made over ice. They brought you back because your view total's nice. Now they'll just be left hoping a dead man can still move the needle like a poltergeist. I don't care what pedestal they put you on. How tall you stand, to me in this ring, your shoulder height. Because when you're booking this guy, though, it's like buying an iPhone, because you can get made cheap and it'd still be overpriced. Let's go! See, we both been standouts in the league. It just wasn't the same version. See, I've been a monster on a better roster, and I think that ought to make Wade nervous. See, I came up in a hard time, and I still managed to keep the spot shining. And that was all without maid service. So now I'm challenging for the belt, and you can't kick it in the dojo. You can clearly see the tears like buildings in Kyoto. I'm the face of CRB. They love the kid because he's homegrown. I'm Jerry West dribbling left. They bout to fuck around and make my silhouette the logo. You bring your whole circle to the spot. I watched them walking in with him. I got heads in the crowd I've never met until now looking at me like, damn. This kid's spitting. See, you take fans to the venue. I make fans in the venue. Homeboy, it's a big difference. And you know what really grinds my gears? The fact that they thought this little faggot could act as a stand-in for Alex Buchanan. That is some whack shit. That's like reenacting Titanic and recasting Jack as Zach Galifianakis. Like, for you, it must have happened like magic. All of a sudden, you were the #1 pick like Paulo Blanchero, but the sad fact is you only had gas when you fan pass, kid, like Chavo Guerrero.
Let's go.
And that's no disrespect to the GOAT. I heard he was an awesome fucking guy. I never got to meet Bender, but I hope he's watching from the sky. But if there ever is a time where I'm meeting my death and you replace me on a card with this beady-eyed mess, it is not a fucking lie when I say I will come back from the grave and fucking haunt you till you die. And you? I ought to slap the fucking cold sores off your upper lip, you crusty bitch. Pre gave you the biggest play to your life. It was a bait and switch. You strolled away. What a bogus play. Then I came around, called it home, and stayed through the growing pains. Yeah, since you had to up and leave, I've been like Atlas for the league. I put CRB up on my back and never hesitated to hold its weight between my shoulder blades. And look what we've accomplished. I mean, it's so insane. I look at the difference between then and now, and I'm blown away. But it's not like I'd expect you to notice, Wade. You went AWOL. So saying you ride for this league is just forcing us to doubt you. You know how cool guys never look at explosions? You seen movies? Well, that's how I know he's lame. Because you only ever gave us this look when you turned around and saw the scene was blowing up without you. 30!
Make some noise. I want to say something. Yo, that was an incredible battle. Thank you to everyone that came up, no matter what. I mean, shit gets said, but violence is never the answer. Boom! That's battle rap. It is what it is. Rest in peace to Corms the Cancerous.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Bender.
Rest in peace.
And thank y'all for coming out. Make some noise, have some drinks, let's have some good vibes. That's the end of it. Period.